Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Alexander McEwen, and we are now on the 7th video, step-by-step, how to publish on Ingram Spark, and we're also going to touch on the royalties as well, okay? Alright, so as always, guys, we have the PDF pulled up, how to upload a book on Ingram Spark. Step 1, create your Ingram Spark account. You're going to go to the ingramspark.com website. From there, you're going to click on Create Account. You're going to choose Author/Publisher. You're then going to fill in your contact and tax info. And from there, you're now official. All right. After all of that, step 2, prepare your files. You will need a PDF of your interior file, black and white or color, trim size matched, a PDF of your full cover, so that's the front, back, spine in one file, and it's optional, an EPUB file if you're publishing the ebook too. Okay, you're going to use the Ingram Sparks cover template generator to make sure it's the right fit. Very helpful, guys. This saves a lot of time because numerous times I've had experiences where I received my book cover from my graphic designer. I submit it and then it's not the right size and I got to reach out to them again for them to adjust it. So it's a lot of back and forth, but if you're able to just go ahead and take advantage of the cover template generator, it'll save you a lot of time. They're able to look at exactly what they're doing, model everything, make sure they have the right size dimensions, and from there, you got it. You're good to go, okay? So take advantage of that. Step 3, we have add a new title. So you're going to click on add a new title, choose book, ebook, so the print book or ebook, or both. You're going to name your book, add subtitle, author name, whether that's your name or pen name, the description of the book. We've talked about that. We've talked about how important that is. I cannot stress that enough, guys. Starts off with the book cover. You want the book cover to be amazing. Make sure that it stands out. Then the title of the book, okay, they're looking at that. The reviews, again, you may not have reviews in the beginning, that's fine. And then after that, they're looking at what is the book about. So make sure that you have an amazing description that convinces the readers that when they come across it, they must buy your book. Okay, and if you're using a ghostwriter, you make sure that they submit a description of the book, okay, when they are submitting to you, when they are done and everything. And then if you're using the assistance of ChatGPT, same situation. You just want to be very specific, saying, hey, this is the type of book that I wrote. Write me a beautiful, best-selling, a description so amazing that it captures the attention of any reader who's interested in these type of books, that they must purchase it. You can literally tell ChatGPT that and it'll do it, okay? So you have those options, and obviously you're able to write it yourself if you are an author. So you have a bunch of options. So you've already got all that beautifully done. Okay, going to the next one, step 4, upload your files. So upload your print-ready PDF interior, your cover PDF spread, EPUB if you have one. Ingram Spark is going to check the files and flag any issues. So no stress, you can re-upload if needed. Okay. Step 5, you're going to set your pricing and distribution. You're going to set your retail price. Wholesale discount, 55% is common. Guys, another thing about that wholesale discount, you have options with that. I believe the least amount, because you actually have to put in a discount. I believe the least amount you can put is it's either 30 or 35. So you can go lower on that, guys. And if you do go lower, your royalty will be higher. So keep that in mind. You don't have to do the 55%. You can actually go lower. You can give a less wholesale discount. So you can go all the way up to, I believe 35 is like the minimum that you're able to put in. Okay. The return status, non-returnable, is usually safer for new authors. So yes, I definitely encourage that, to click on that when you're filling that option out. Choose your global distribution options. Your book will be available in bookstores and online retailers worldwide. So very exciting, guys, when you publish on this platform or even Lulu, how it just makes your book available everywhere. It's so convenient. I love it. Step 6, approve and submit. Review everything. You're going to check your digital proofs. Hit submit title when you're ready. And that is it. Your book will go live after processing and you'll receive an email when it's ready to fly. All right, guys, so extra tips for you. Order a proof copy before going live if you want to feel it in your hands first. You can purchase your own books at print cost for events, signings, or a bundle. So that's very convenient. You can actually do that with either one of them. But I believe that if you do it with Ingram Spark, they may be the cheapest to my knowledge. But either way, you're able to do that with each of the platforms. Okay, every step is doable and every step brings you closer to your dream. You're not just uploading a book, you're launching a message that can change lives. And guess what? You've already done it in your heart. Let's keep building your dream world. All right, guys. We're going to go to the next section here because, guys, I'm unable to do the walkthrough screen for Ingram Spark just because of the fact that it shows a lot of personal information, even on a dummy account that I created. It will continuously show the account number, and obviously you want to be private about those things, even though it's a dummy account. All right. So we're going to go on to the next section here, how authors get paid on Ingram Spark step by step. Step 1, you're going to set the price of your book. You choose your retail price, $14.99 for a paperback. Okay, that's just an example. You also set your wholesale discount. We talked about that, typically 40 to 55%. And just like I said, I believe you can even go less than that. You can even go to about either 30 or 35. Again, you'll see what I'm talking about. Go as low as it'll allow you to go. Especially if you're not really focusing on you're not focusing on sales from a library and you're more so just focusing on the online retailers. Okay, you decide whether to allow returns, optional but affects profit. So I would just say non-returnable. We talked about that. Step 2, a retailer sells your book. Your book is now available through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, indie stores, libraries, etc. A customer places an order through any of these channels. Okay. Step 3, Ingram Spark prints and ships the book. Ingram handles printing and shipping, hands-free for you. They subtract print costs based on page count, paper, and format. Step 4, you earn royalties. Your royalty is calculated like this. You got your price minus a wholesale discount minus print costs equals your profit. So an example, we got something for retail price, $14.99. Wholesale discount 45%, that takes you down to $6.75, goes to the retailer. Print costs about $4.25. Your royalty is $14.99 minus the $6.75 minus the $4.25, leaving you with $4. Okay. Step 5, Ingram Spark pays you. So Ingram Spark pays monthly, 90 days after the end of the sale month. So an example, books sold in January are paid at the end of April. Payments are made through direct deposit, which is always recommended, that's the fastest, PayPal in select countries, check if you don't choose direct deposit. Okay, step number 6, track your earnings. You can log into your Ingram Spark dashboard, view reports on sales, royalties, and book performance. You can export sales by month or title. Okay, a bonus tip. Even though royalties aren't instant, Ingram Spark gives you wide distribution. Perfect for long-term passive income and bookstore reach. All right, so guys, something that I want to share with you about Ingram Spark. Last but not least, this is the last platform. I love Ingram Spark, guys. This is really going to be beneficial, especially if you're someone, so with me, all the things that I do and having a different career and everything, Ingram Spark is so beneficial. And don't get me wrong, there's pros and cons to it all. So we know by now that Amazon is the biggest online retailer and they're going to pay you every 60 days. We also know that Barnes and Nobles, they're not as big as Amazon, unfortunately, but they're gonna pay you every 30 days, okay? And you're able to still be successful on there as well. We know about Lulu, the pros and cons about Lulu. Lulu, what I love about Lulu too is that they'll pay you every 30 days as well. Again, they will make you order a proof copy, so just think about that if you're publishing a lot of books and everything, but nevertheless, it's still great. But for me, IngramSpark definitely tends to be one of the main ones that I use, because as you notice, whether it's IngramSpark or Lulu or Barnes and Nobles, they don't have ads specifically for their sites like Amazon. So with Amazon, obviously you're able to do the Amazon ads, and that can be successful. So, and if you're going down that route, now it just takes more time, because now you have to monitor as far as how much is being spent on advertisement. Versus when you publish on, if anything, when you publish on Barnes and Nobles or IngramSpark or Lulu, they don't have ads, so you're not thinking about ads. You're literally just publishing the book and going from there. Okay, unless you're running Facebook ads. Okay, and that's a different conversation. As I said, I haven't had too much success with Facebook ads. I mainly had success with Amazon ads. Okay, so with IngramSpark though, I don't run any ads. So at this point in my publishing career, I do not run any ads, guys. I just publish the books. I just really use IngramSpark for the most part. And it's just very convenient for me, guys, just to be, again, I've published over 100 books now. But as I said, I love having that peace of mind of not having to continuously look to see how much is being spent on advertisement and all of that. It's really just one of those things where you write the book, you publish it, and you just go for it. And I love that. That really resonates with me. But again, you have options. As I said, some of you, probably the majority of you, you're going to be focusing on Amazon, and there's nothing wrong with that, because Amazon, at the end of the day, it would pay faster. It does pay faster than IngramSpark. And the Amazon ads, they do help out tremendously. So Amazon does have that over IngramSpark. Okay, it's just a matter of you have to just be ready to be constantly looking daily to see how much is being spent on advertisement. But is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it. It is worth it. I would definitely say that. I just prefer this route now, more so in the career of where I'm at now in my publishing journey, because as I said, I publish so many books. So either way, everything is flowing either way. And I love the fact of not having to keep checking on anything. I love just publishing and just writing the publishing, and just everything else kind of just taking care of itself. All right, so guys, that pretty much wraps up the IngramSpark video. I want to say thank you for listening to this, and we are now going on to the next video.